Hey, this is Jonathan, and what I want to show you today is an example of... Just about fix the camera. Okay, so this is an example of some work I'm doing with UDK, and I've basically just been mucking around with the touch interface and just seeing what it looks like for a character to move around in a 3D space using touches and gestures, etc. So it's a pretty plain level. I've just got this guy, he can walk around. I've got this block here. So the first thing I want to show you is just the fact that you can use your finger to move around. That's all quite straightforward, nothing too hard there. Second thing you can do is you can pinch to zoom. So what I can do is I can use two fingers. Yep, that's looking right. I can use two fingers here, so if I go 1, 2, and if I pinch like that, I can zoom the camera out. Now the reason I did that was that it gives really the player the option to choose what sort of viewpoint they want to see the world from. So as an example, I can have this sort of top-down view, or if I zoom in, still a bit of a bug there. If I zoom in, I can get quite a sort of visceral, close-up experience. Next thing I can do is I can move around, so I can just tap on the ground and it's just going to do a ray cast, find the point at which it hits, and it's just going to start walking towards that. So cool thing is I can look around and I can still pinch to zoom while I'm moving, which is quite cool. And it's, I get a bit frustrated with the whole iPad or iPhone games where they have the two things down here. I think it's much easier just to tap and etc. Okay, so the other thing I can do is I got this block here, and the idea behind this sort of prototype is to look at ways of doing construction, look at different ways of constructing a scene with different blocks. Now this is very, very basic, but what I can do is I can hold down my finger here, and eventually I'll be able to pick it up. Yeah, so I can pick it up and I can move it around, and I can I can use two fingers to zoom out and zoom in. So it's all quite natural, and it sort of fits with the user experience in terms of the player movement. It translates quite nicely into moving these objects around. What I'd really like to do next is look at ways of rotating this object and moving it up and down. So as an example, actually, does that work? No, it doesn't. Okay, that's I had thought I'd implemented some, but obviously not, so that's fine. Yeah, I can chuck that way, and you can sort of see it all interacts with physics quite nicely. Yeah, so that's a demo of Enhanced. Thanks for watching. Cheers, bye.